So this is big news. There's a possible chance that the SnyderVerse will come back if the Saudis get involved. Zack Snyder, Christopher Nolan, and Saudis set to bring back the SnyderVerse, exclusive. On the eve of the anniversary for the theatrical Justice League release, our insiders have reached out with major updates about Zack Snyder, the sale of Warner Brothers Discovery, and what is now being described as a full-play scenario for the return of the SnyderVerse. Warner Brothers Discovery is officially up for sale, and it's no coincidence that Zack Snyder has been posting non-stop DCEU images and liking fan content on Instagram that compares the performance of his films to James Gunn's struggling DCU projects. The timing lines up with what we have been told. If WBD is sold, James Gunn will be out as head of DC Studios. It also says that Christopher Nolan is also part of the plan to return as executive producer. So for many fans that prefer the SnyderVerse of the DC superheroes, there's a good chance he could come back, even though in the past he said he would only come back to work on The Dark Knight Returns. But this buyout could bring him back for other projects and possibly the other actors as well. We're told Saudi Arabia is now the front runner to acquire WBD. According to our source, they're in the driver's seat with their $1 trillion fund. And here's the critical part. Zack Snyder already works with the Saudis. Snyder and the UFC are partnered with Saudi Arabia's General Entertainment Authority, chaired by Turki Al-Sheikh. Our insider says this is exactly why Snyder has been highlighting his SnyderVerse work on social media. The signals aren't random, they're building momentum. Right now, Zack is working on a movie called Brawler, which is about a young fighter's journey through the ranks of the UFC. So after this movie is done, then the sale of WBD might be complete. So this would be a good time to bring back Snyder and the other actors. I really think the Saudis are going to buy out WBD. They've got that oil money and lots of it. There was a bunch of fans that were hating on the visual effects of the Justice League. At least some parts weren't as perfect as it could be, I agree, but overall I enjoyed the movie. And just when Darkseid was going to planet Earth, the SnyderVerse saga dropped. I really liked Batman vs. Superman. The story and the whole atmosphere was dark. I liked that. That bulky armored batsuit with the glowing eyes, that was awesome. I really liked it. Ben Affleck is my favorite actor for Batman, and Henry Cavill is my favorite actor for Superman. I did enjoy Justice League also, but for me, I had a bit more fun watching Batman vs. Superman, because it's the whole idea of a mortal man versus a god, and how he overcomes that battle. So what do you think about this big news? Are you happy there's a very good chance the SnyderVerse will come back? It seems the Saudis are the ones who really want to buy out WBD, and they have the money for it. That's it for now. I will see you later.